Hi, let me explain the difference between the 2018.2 behavior and the scale test 2018.3 build behavior, the one you put out on the forums, when it comes to reverting position. But I think when it comes to reverting all default overrides. And note that before I started making this video, I didn't fully understand how this worked, especially how it worked in 2018.2. So some of my assertions in the forum thread is a bit off, but there is still a big difference in how this works. So let's go. We are in 2018.2.8. Here's a cube. Let's make a prefab from the cube and look at the instance. So here we can see that the position and rotation, like the default override values, are now marked as override by default. So this means that if I hit the prefab and move it around, the instance in the scene doesn't move. So let me just put it there. If I go to the instance in the scene and right-click it and say revert value, it moves to where the prefab is. But, and this is the very important part, it's still marked as overridden. Like you see, it's bold, and if I go here and move the value in the prefab, the instance in the scene doesn't move. The rule here is that it doesn't get marked fully as not overridden until it's reverted while already having the value of the prefab. So if I now revert it again, now it's marked as not overridden, and it moves with the prefab instance. So let's see, let me just do that again. I move down there, I move it up. By reverting, it's not attached. I revert it again, it is attached. And then that's not the behavior in 2018.3, the scale beta. So if I take this cube, turn it into prefab, in the same way this is marked as, and you see here it's the scale version. This is marked as an overridden, so if I go into the prefab and I move it like to there, this one hasn't moved. If I revert here, that value, like this is now marked as not an override anymore. So that's the change from 2018.2. So now if I go into the cube and put at like the tree, and then go back to the instance in the scene, that's now put at tree. So that's how this has changed from 2018.2 to the 2018.3 beta scale change build. Yeah, that's it.